What's the current state of the UK? Why are we seeing so many riots in different places? I can't even keep up. I woke up today and I was looking at the news and it was everywhere. Sunderland, Hull. I can't even keep up, man. It's everywhere, bro. Why is it like this?
It's all popping off, bro. It's all popping off. It's just uh, uh, a combination of many different events all leading up to this.
But how did it brew? How did it escalate to this point? I think the first thing that we saw leading up to this was what happened in Leeds. So what we saw in Leeds was, I think there were a Romanian family or Eastern European family, and that's what started everything. And then cars were being flipped, and then people were joining in Leeds. And we covered it on our channel as well. There's
Yeah,
clear
that guy
footage
banging the
of
bus.
some,
Yeah,
yeah, there's clear footage
yeah.
of some man just burning a bus, and then his mates, and then the kids, and everyone's just going a little bit crazy in Leeds. I think that's the starting point. And I think the next point that we moved to was the Manchester event where this guy this guy broke a police officer's nose. And when the body cam footage came out, it turns out that those two lads, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, yeah, were actually being violent in the airport and swinging at police officers, which we also covered in our channel. So again, you've got the Roma family, the Romanian family in Leeds, the immigrant family in Leeds, and then you've got these guys here in Manchester, this Asian family in Manchester that are saying that they're victims when there's clear footage that they're the ones swinging at people. And then you move on to Southport, and then you see what's happening in Southport, and then you see the events that took place. At Southport, there was a bit of misinformation because the boy is 17 years old. Normally, when you're at that age, your identity does not get revealed. However, for the protection of a lot of people, the judge decided to give out the identity of this guy to show the people that the whole thing where you're burning mosques, it's got nothing to do with that. This was a 17-year-old boy, Alex, fucking forgot what his name is,
From
that
Rwanda.
from Rwanda that committed these crimes. And so that's the reason why his identity was revealed. It was to cool down the situation. And then you also get Southend, which we're going to talk about. It's a bunch of people, young people. I've seen the numbers, 14 to 8 years old, running around with machetes, trying to shank each other. Southend is where you take your family to go chill on the beach. Southend is not where you go when you want to see two people practice fencing, Olympic fencing with machetes, right? And so I think all of these things are a combination of what's currently happening at the moment. Because if you're a misinformed white British guy, you will feel like people will come here on boats and get given council flats, and you're still on the waiting list for a council flat. But yet the guy who comes here off the boat, he gets given one immediately. His bills get paid. As a matter of fact, he has transport. When they're moving them from one asylum hotel to another one, they can actually take private taxis. They don't have to take public transport like you and I. They're given money to take taxis to the next asylum hotel. And so this creates resentment. And if you're a white dude in the UK and you're looking at all of these things and you're expecting these things for yourself, but then these things get given to people that don't look like you, it creates a certain feeling from within that you're being treated unfairly, right? And so that's what the riots, in my opinion, that's what comes from the riots. And it's been a long time coming. The UK has always been like this. It's been a long time coming. And it makes it even worse when other ethnic groups that are not white don't get arrested by police. But then what you see on TV is police are quick to arrest people that are actually white. It creates even more resentment towards everybody else. And I think that's the reason why we're seeing these riots on TV. Misinformation is one of the big problems, but I think that their minds were already made up even before that. It was just like their minds of, we need to burn something down. I think that was already made up before even the information came out. And so misinformation was given to the public that it was, someone who was an immigrant of Islamic faith and they decided to burn down mosques. Within that group, there are people who are just genuinely rioting because they've got nothing to do on a Saturday or they've got nothing to do
Absolutely.
on a Sunday. There is a
Absolutely.
lot of that, and that is in every single riot, including the ones that took place in Croydon, including the ones that took place when the student fees were going up. That is in every single riot. There's a group of people who absolutely have nothing to do on that day, and they're just going to go out and they're going to be opportunistic, and then they're going to start breaking things. Do you have to break into a phone shop and steal phones? At no point in time do you have to break into JD Sports and steal the left side of a trainer. Like it's just weird. But that unfortunately is what comes with rioting. It's a bunch of opportunistic people that want
Uh,
to go around and they want to F around. After every single riot, the police start knocking on people's doors. And you, man, who think you've gotten away with stealing stuff, you don't understand. The police will come knocking on your door after the riots. But yeah, go ahead.
like you said, people are just looking for something to do on a Saturday, on a Sunday. They just bored at home. Yeah, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's riot. Yeah, fix up, man.
So we can actually talk because I've taken off the sound for copyright reasons. But just to give you guys who are watching this some context, this is Southport. This is where
The
the
little
three
girls are
children
butchered.
were. Yeah, where the three children were attacked. I believe 8 more were injured. And what you're seeing here is just an image of a mosque and a couple of British people outside the mosque actually protecting the mosque. This lady over here is talking about the importance of protecting the Muslims within the community because again, guys that are bored on a Saturday, they'll want to burn this thing down, man.
This is crazy. What?
Tell
So
me,
there's no cameras in court. How where you hiding your face? There's no cameras. That's why they have a sketch artist, right? They're using a sketch artist because if there was cameras, you'd be on there. And this is a roadman right here, bruv. This is what he does.
wasteman behavior, absolutely wasteman
This is a
behavior.
waste man who's always on the strip. You know them ones like, yeah, cuz, how you doing, cuz? Yeah, yeah, we are here, innit? No, look at him,
Absolute
bruv.
wasteman.
Idiot. Yeah? These are 9-year-olds. This is not, some next man on the streets, yeah? This is not like a 17-year-old. It's not even a funny thing, but it's babies, defenseless. You're such a coward, man.
Well, you know how it goes, man. They'll claim mental health, but I want you to.
I saw this. Yeah, he's been on he's been on Doctor Who for the BBC as well. Apparently, mental health. You're gonna blame him on mental health? He knew exactly what he was doing. Stabbing 3 people. You're not on mental health, man. They're dancing. Yeah, they're just having some concert for Taylor Swift. Yeah, they're chilling or whatever. And then you come in. Oh, I'm mental health. Oh yeah. Oh, my mind is gone. Let me start stabbing some people. Idiot. And then you start. Oh, yeah, yeah. They can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me. You're done, bro.
Wasteman. I wonder what the story will be about why he decided to do it. The roadman thing that he's doing in court, like I'm very, very curious about it. I'm very, very curious. But with regards to the riots, do you think that police are very quick to arrest white rioters as opposed to any other minority?
The police are ill-equipped at the moment. I don't think they're trained well enough. I think the police is going through a very interesting time right now because things are popping up left, right, and center.
I think visually for me, when you turn on your TV, it definitely looks like they're quicker to arrest white rioters and white protesters as opposed to any other group. Because you can see it right now, even in London, like if a group of minorities start protesting and start throwing, I mean, we saw it in Leeds, right? In Leeds, they were burning stuff, and then the police had to retreat. The police didn't really go in like the way they're going in now. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Does it create resentment towards immigrants?
absolutely. First of all, there's there's a racist factor in there. I think a name cannot define a community, and people rioting. My final thought is this is an amalgamation of events that have caused this, and it's not happening in one place. It's not only in Southport. It's in Sunderland. It's in Bristol. These guys are just
Hull,
coming out on Sunday. How? These people are coming out on Sunday, watching on social media or whatever, being misinformed, being injected, and they're tired. They're like, I feel for them because if I was seeing on the media every time I watch any media, I'm seeing immigrants causing, all kinds of rubbish. I'm gonna come out and say, why don't you get them out of here? Yeah. What is going on? Why are they left to just run amok? Why are they just running about doing stuff and there's nothing done? And when we run around, you get us stuck. So I understand that part. I don't condone burning shit, burning police vehicles. I don't condone that. The whole situation is an escalation of events. It's not just random. This has been this has been coming.
You're seeing a bunch of guys coming off a boat. These are young men. They're coming off a boat. Very rarely or very occasionally do you see women and kids, right?
Very, very
But these are
rarely.
young, yeah, but these are young men. They're you and I's age, they're you and I's physique, where we can work two arms, two legs, right? And they get given a council flat, they get given an allowance, and then you as a British person, you're thinking, hold on, I've been on the waiting list for 3 years, and this guy
Exactly.
just jumps in front of me.
4, 5 years.
So
And this guy's got it.
yeah, yeah. So I genuinely
And I
think
pay my
that,
taxes.
and you pay your taxes. So I genuinely think that there is that resentment towards immigrants that's always going to be there. But yeah, those are my final thoughts.
This is not Mexico, cartel. Yeah. This is not some random place. Yeah. This is not like, yeah. This is UK, England. Yeah. Where apparently everyone
Yeah.
wants to immigrate to. Yeah. Where everyone wants to seek asylum to. Yeah. People are carrying around blades. They don't carry around knives. These are not knives anymore. Yeah.
These are 14 is the youngest, I think, and 14 to 18-year olds as well, behaving in this way. Again, we talk about no respect for the police. There's three officers in this video. These are the kids that were there. 14 the youngest, 18 the oldest, and it's just a bit of madness, isn't it? It's a bit of madness, and it's actually a lot of disregard for the law to be that brazen, to be that brave, to go out on a high street, broad daylight, wave the machete. It's very brazen, isn't it?
To have the kahunas, yeah, to go out and shove a knife in broad daylight. This is not nighttime. This is broad daylight, yeah. People having some lunch on the beach, having some chips on the side, yeah, having some fish and chips. I'm just watching some seagulls and whatever. And kids just come out, and the police cannot, because the powers are not there. Yeah, the laws need to be looked at. There needs to be some force within the police, and don't protest when somebody's kicked down or shoved in the head because they're about to kill somebody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine you're at a house
yeah,
and someone was going to enter your house and police couldn't shove them down because we can't touch him because you have to let the crime happen first and then we'll arrest him. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
broken country right there.
That's a broken country. I think also like in South End, I think police weren't expecting it. I think it caught them completely off guard because again, South End is a place where you take your family. There's merry-go-rounds, there's parks, there's amusement parks. It's like a place where you take your family. No one's expecting a group of people to just pull out machetes and then start trying to stab each other in South End. It's like,
That is
what
crazy
is
because
going on, bruv? So if you're one of those white British people and you see this happening, you go, well, it's them black kids. It's them black kids doing it again. There's not enough police. There were numbers before. I forgot where I put them, but there are numbers showing the yearly drop in police. Like literally, people that are in the police are leaving the police, and it's dropping yearly.
it's scary, man. That's my final thoughts. It's getting scary.
So we need to create a system whereby we have the police there, but in addition to having the police there, we have the law there, and that's what's missing, in my opinion, because the law's not there, bro. Let me see your impression of the voice. Let me see your impression of what these messages were supposed to sound like. Um,
Okay, all right,
bearing in mind that
cool,
these
cool.
were going to someone who's underage.
You Edwards. Well, staying there overnight, then all day Saturday. If you're around tomorrow, if you're around tomorrow night, let me know. Mr. Good Night. You could have stayed here. Not spare, but plenty of room.
Mm. Not bad, not bad. I think we might have an acting role for you somewhere, bro. I think
Nah,
we might
man.
have an acting role for you
That
somewhere, fam. Do you think he's naked while he's sending these text messages? Do you think his willy is in his
absolutely,
hand? Uh,
absolutely. Yeah,
do
this
you,
is a
do you think he's
nasty
on?
guy, man. Yeah,
Do you think he's on some kind of powder while he's writing this stuff, or do you think he's just
I
uh,
don't think it's powder.
innocently?
I don't blame it on drugs. I don't blame it on powder.
Mm,
I don't blame it on anything. This guy is
mm.
nasty. Yeah, this guy is disgusting. This is a guy who on TV he's an angel, right? Covers the Queen's funeral, does political events. He's the highest, anchor ever, national treasure, right? Sir, he's texting underage people.
Man's touching his nipples.
He's touching his nipples. He's sending pics of his
Mm,
dick to kids. Yeah,
mm,
he's showing his
mm,
bum cheeks. Yeah, online.
mm,
Yeah. He's
mm,
sending
mm.
texts about hotel rooms, yeah? This is a guy who's not paid little money for sitting down on a chair
He's
talking.
yeah, yeah. You need to add that he's married and he has kids as well.
He has a wife, he has grown children, not small ones, grown children and a wife.
But yeah, we've got a script here. We've got some context here. So Hugh Edwards is actually 62 years old, and the underage person that he was messaging initially was asking for some funds because they were homeless, and that's when Hugh Edwards decided to engage in the person. So naturally, they're a very, very young person and they don't know how to handle these things. Um, but Hugh Edwards, who's 62, understands what vulnerability is. The total amount of money over the period of 2 years, in case you people are thinking that this is a one-off message, 2 years is given 35K.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a freak.
he's a
Yeah,
nasty.
he, he likes the exposure thing. You get me? He likes doing it in the forest. He likes the exposure thing. You get me? He likes he likes doing it in the wild, whatever it
If
is. He
you
likes that
see
thing. You get me?
if you see this man, you never think he does this stuff. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I don't know why these presenters have these little habits. You're a predator, man. You're sending text to underage people, not 18-year-olds, not 19-year-olds, young people who cannot make up their mind yet. Imagine your kids, yeah. Every time they go now, they're like, "Well, your dad's a pervert." Yeah.
Freak of the week, bruv. Freak of the week. They need to feel like they're dominating over someone.
Power.
Now, they couldn't dominate, yeah, they couldn't have that kind of power over an adult like you and I, but they can have that power over someone who's younger and desperate. And that, by the way, that guy was homeless. So Hugh Edwards was dominating. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that kid is not the only kid. I'm pretty sure there's other kids, but he's a freak, man. But I recorded it without any sound. But to give you guys some context, this is Megan Thee Stallion, hip hop artist. She encourages ratchetness. She encourages low IQ behavior. She encourages women to be sexual objects. Often describes herself as a feminist, but yet doesn't do much for women other than portray them or encourage them to have
Just flex their
whorish
booty.
behavior.
Yeah.
Shake their
Flex their
booty as
booty.
she's doing right now on camera. By the way,
Yeah.
she did twerk at this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Um,
national television, people. This is not like some
this
stage. This is
is
not a concert.
yeah,
This is a campaign
yeah, this
rally for
is
politics.
yeah, presidential campaign rally right here.
Mm, mm.
And this is the individual that you want to choose. A lot of white people in the background feeling very uncomfortable. Women love your bodies, so if you love your bodies, you know who to vote for. I'm paraphrasing, but isn't that just the most ignorant thing to say? If you love your bodies, you know who to vote for. Bro, who told you people don't love their bodies?
They know exactly who they want to vote for them. Damn people. Yeah. People who just vote because they've seen Megan Thee Stallion on stage. That's one point. Yeah. Second point is this is what society is nowadays. This is what the generation is about, right? It's about twerking. Thinking twerking is gonna make some people vote for you is enough, right? And people don't stand on pulpits nowadays and say words, preach about their policies, say about what they're gonna do for society. Nowadays, it's like, yeah, go twerk for them on stage. I'll just chill here, dance for them, twerk for them. These people are dumb anyway. I can speak to them however I want. Like they're gonna vote for me anyway. Yeah, it's thinking people are dumb. People are not dumb, bro. People are not dumb. People see these things like we are seeing it right now. But I'll ask our viewers, what do you think of this? Do you think this is the way politics is going? Where you have to dance on stage, to twerk on stage? Yeah? Just, and this is
I
what's happening
agree.
to our culture, bro. What's wrong with our culture, man? What's going on?
I don't have any time for Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's a very dumb person. I think the things that she raps about are very generic and very dumb. I can tell what the compartments of a Megan Thee Stallion song is within the first two bars. I can just tell what the rest of the song is going to be about. It's not really rocket science. And to me,
No.
bringing her out to your campaign only diminishes your reputation and your quality. Because now, even if you can look at the audience, there were people that were genuinely looking forward to the first black American female president. But
Absolutely.
when Megan Thee Stallion came out, there were people that looked absolutely puzzled. They were like, what the hell is
What?
this? And Megan Thee Stallion is singing about some weird shit, some dumb shit, some low IQ shit, some,
This is
you know what I mean? Some person who didn't go to school stuff. And she's twerking on stage. And then there's all these women that are looking like, this is not what we want for the Kamala Harris campaign. It's very
this is
low IQ.
absolutely. This is a moment in time where you can have a first female president in the USA, right? This is, UK's already done it, bro. We had three something, yeah, three prime ministers, so we're all right.
Some hard times, man.
Yeah, yeah. USA has only had men on the thing, and she has the opportunity. She has the opportunity going against a candidate who's a convicted felon, apparently. Yeah, she can hammer that. She can go on stage and hammer that. If I was her campaign manager, I would say hammer the fact that this guy was convicted. But don't care about that.
It's low
Bring Megan
IQ.
Stallion, yeah,
It's
bring
low
Megan
IQ.
Stallion on stage, whatever. Now, I saw the
Yeah.
poor woman on the side. If you see that video again, yeah, the woman in the corner, she's like, "Huh? What's going on? What's
Have you seen the
happening?"
men? The men are like, what's going on? Are we supposed to be eating chicken and watermelon? Like, what's
Are
going
we,
on here,
are we
bro?
supposed to have some
It's
lemon pepper wings? It's so bad.
it's low IQ, fam. It's low IQ, bro. It's
You're trying so hard to say I'm part of the culture. You're trying too hard. Yeah.
That's what
See what I'm
it
trying to say
is.
to you? You trying to say, see?
That's what
Are
it
you seeing
is.
that?
You're trying to say you're relevant by bringing
Yeah,
on a female
yeah,
rap. It's
yeah.
pathetic, man,
Oh, I'm part of this. I listen to this. Yeah. This is
bro.
so, like you said, this is so for the cameras. This is not about policy. This is not about for the American people. This is about, hey, I also listen to Megan Thee Stallion. Look, I also shake my booty.
It's so low IQ, bro. And then Megan Thee Stallion says, um, "You love your body. Well, if you love your body, then you know who to vote for." I'm like, who? What is she talking about? If you love your body, you know who to vote for. Is that the
So,
premise? Your
so,
premise is not make America great. Your
so,
premise is not make the economy great. Your premise is not make America safer. Your premise is if you love your body, that's what you're voting for. That's so low IQ. Have you heard her speak Blackanese? It is terrible when she speaks Blackanese, bro. She was like, hold on, y'all. We gonna go there, y'all. I mean it. We gonna go. And I'm like, bro, you might as well have brought out like some fried chicken and some watermelon, bro. Why did you just decide to start talking like that? Can you imagine, yeah, if one of the prime ministers in the United Kingdom was, let's say like the
Roadman, yeah?
Tories, for example.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's say like the Tories went to Brixton or a predominantly black area and they were
yeah.
hoping for votes, yeah, and they started going, yeah, bruv, you're cool, yeah, cool, so boom, yeah. If you vote for Tories, yeah, then the man them are just gonna show out and sing, innit, bruv? It's gonna be like legit, innit? Aye, gigs, Stormzy, come out here, perform for the man them, innit? You'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? What the
Absolutely.
actual fuck is this
I
shit?
mean,
Bro, we haven't even got intelligence anymore. That's how low we've gone, bruv.